Hey again, everybody. So, Ringo at the Ryman. Well, it's a nice special. Of course, I'm still doing this while it's relatively in the public eye. I know probably a lot of other folks have already covered this during the past week when it debuted on March 10th. I actually got to watch it just this past weekend. Kind of a little end of the week treat for myself to watch it. First time watching through, it's just as a fan. You're just watching it, you're going, oh, okay, this is great. It's an essential special. It's really well done, in my view. So I'm just kind of going over a few thoughts, a few highlights. It doesn't cover every single aspect of the special. If folks didn't catch it, obviously on the CBS broadcast, I know it's streaming on Paramount Plus. And if it doesn't quite come out on official physical media, I'm sure somebody very, very enterprising out there is making a copy of the program as we speak. And I would sure like to have a copy of that as a physical copy in my collection. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, if you know what I mean. Anyways, Ringo at the Ryman. So, thoughts, kind of moments, kind of from some notes I wrote down here. First, it opens up with Ringo and Jack White, who's one of the very many special guests, doing the cover of Matchbox. Of course, a very classic song that Ringo did during the Beatles days. A very classic cover song. Very well written, very well done, performed. Jack White is just shredding on the guitar. Ringo's being Ringo, that we all love and all know, of course. So that's kind of nice. One of the other moments that I kind of really enjoyed, Octopus's Garden. Molly Tuttle did the song as a solo performance. And kind of the whole thing of the Ringo special is obviously he's sitting in on some numbers, other numbers, it's kind of other special guests doing their thing before the eventual finale, but we'll get to that. Anyways, Octopus's Garden, Molly Tuttle, she was also on the Look Up album, which was Ringo's most recent album. And again, as I did the review for it, pick it up. It's an essential album. Add it to your collection. I've got the full review for that somewhere else on my channel, so you can check that out. But yeah, it was very nice, to do a very nice rendition, kind of a little bit more countrified version, Americana version of Octopus's Garden. That was obviously the theme of the night. The Ryman itself looks like a beautiful auditorium in Nashville, so very much like a church setting. I've heard other folks describe it like that. I also envy any of my fellow podcasters out there that I know of. I think some of the Two Legs folks and other folks on their crew went to that. I envy you. I really envy you on that one. So, that was a heck of a night. As I'm continuing, of course, then we get Molly and Ringo teaming up for the title song from the album, Look Up. Very nice rendition. Very nice to hear it in a live setting, of course, with both of them singing that. The next, we get a little bit of a missed opportunity, in my view, and it's not that it's a bad performance. It's not that it's, everything goes very smoothly. It's Jack White performing Don't Pass Me By from the White Album. Now, here's the thing. Very wonderful performance. Very, very well done. But why not have Ringo also maybe either duet on it or play drums on it or something? And now, as far as I know, I don't think he's performed this one live in concert. I could be very wrong. I know anybody who may know that, feel free to put it in the comments because, there's probably other people who are more in tune to Ringo's live offerings than I am, that you've actually gotten to see him. But as far as I understand, he's never actually performed that on one of his own shows during one of his regular solo tours since 1989. I could be wrong. You never know. But that was very nice. But again, just a little bit of a missed opportunity with that. Next, a highlight for me, a group or a duo called The War and Treaty. I guess it's a husband and wife duo. They covered a song Without Her by Harry Nilsson. Now, I had to look this up because at first I thought Without Her, I'm like, well, there's Without You, which Harry Nilsson wrote and which Badfinger brought to success with their version, also with the Mariah Carey, cover version of that song in the early 90s as well, bringing it back into the charts, into the public consciousness. But Without Her, I had to look it up, say, well, wait, did Ringo write that? But no, it's a Harry Nilsson song. Very well done. I have yet to listen to the original version, so I don't have a lot to compare it to. But you know what? I'm going to go back and actually listen to that and just compare when I rewatch the special again at some point. I got to watch it twice so far, and it's a keeper, in case you didn't know that. It's definitely a keeper. Next, we have Mickey Guyton. She's one of the country stars that is also on the special. And she covers a song, You Don't Know Me at All. And again, I had to really go back and research this one, going, wait a minute, well, is that a Ringo song? It's a Ringo song. He didn't write it himself, but it's off of Ringo's Rotogravure from 1976. So I thought, wow, okay, that's a good choice. That's a good choice, I think, for a deep cut. You know, you could have gone for obviously a hit or something like that, or maybe a more well-known song, but I thought that showed a very interesting take on that myself. You know, kind of going for a little deeper cut than before. You know, so that was kind of another highlight of the special as I'm looking through. And, you know, again, we get a little later in the special, of course, the song Thankful, which is off of the new LP. And every time Ringo introduces it, he's kind of joking around. Yeah, but here's one off the new album. You know, it's kind of the running joke, I think, with a lot of these classic artists that, oh, here's the new song, along with all the hits that you know. But again, essential album. Pick it up, I'm telling you. But Thankful with Ringo and Larkin Poe. Larkin Poe, who was actually a duo, which I probably failed to mention in my interview for the Ringo's Look Up album. But a duo, so, you know, he's up there with both of them. They're doing a very good rendition of that song. And again, just Ringo has a lot to be thankful for. We're thankful for him still being here and obviously performing and giving his all, you know, and I think that comes across. It comes across that he's enjoying himself with this special. It's part tribute, it's part concert, you know, it's a whole bunch of different people and everything like that. And of course we get to the finale, which again, this is not meant to cover the whole special. Go back, watch it, stream it, however you get to watch it or stream it out there. But the finale with Yellow Submarine, with a little help from my friends, it's got the whole entire cast. You know, you get some recollections as well, some interview clips. You get Dolly Parton, for example, during the special. Our favorite Beatle, surprise, surprise, Ringo. We get some guy named Paul McCartney giving a little bit of a clip. You know, I think if he works hard enough, they might give him a special of his own someday. But anyways, you know, we get the ending, of course, you know, Yellow Submarine with a little help from my friends. You know, you get all the star-studded cast out there. I'm sure there's people I'm forgetting. I mean, there's Emmylou Harris is up there. You get, you know, I'm trying to think who else. Brenda Lee, Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, up there singing. You get the whole cast, kind of like that's the way to really end a special like this. So again, just a lot of fun. I say watch it. I say enjoy it. Get the album. You know, and again, I'll be saving this one for a while and, you know, stream it and whatever. But it was just good to watch. Really fun homework this time around. I did enjoy it. The next video on my list, I am going to do a video for next week. I know we're coming up on the fest pretty soon, so I'm going to be there. So that'll be the next weekend, the weekend of the 22nd and 23rd. Now, the actual weekend of the fest, which is the 28th, basically through the 31st, you know, whatever that Friday, 28th through 30th, really, down in New Jersey, I'm not going to be doing a regular video. That weekend, I'm just going to be doing shorter clips and stuff from my phone, so I'm not going to obviously have the editing software and everything. I'm hoping for a few more surprises as well. Again, you'll see me in the Broad Street shirt and everything, so, you know, I'll be hard to miss, as I said. But I'm looking forward to the fest, so one more regular video, then the weekend of the fest, just really enjoying the fest, getting some quick takes, doing a little bit like I did last year with kind of just a little take on each day, kind of before I start the day or at the end of the day. I'm hoping maybe I can even get to shoot the breeze with a couple of other folks out there, maybe at the, you know, at the end of the day, or kind of getting their takes on the fest, maybe interviewing kind of one-on-one in a quiet spot situation somewhere for a few moments. If possible, that would be awesome. I know, you know, it's a busy weekend. It's always a lot of fun. It's always, it's a bit like college. You know, you get to catch up with everybody. It's great. It's wonderful. You get a lot of energy. You don't get a lot of sleep, but, you know, we can all sleep later on. But that's about it. So Ringo at the Ryman, very essential. And I'll see everybody in the next video. Bye.